Get up, get out that bed, you sleepy youngin'. It's time to get after it. Here's 6 a.m. straight up. It is your Mix in the Morning. I'm Brad Majors.
I'm Rick Knight.
And baby, come back.
Oh,
we were laughing about that.
Yeah, for the radio people listening in on Mix 100.9, the last song before the show came on was Player. And
the song was Baby Come Back.
Right.
Baby Come Back.
And I thought about, I'm not going to say it because these clips will be seen later on tonight.
Yes.
And, I'm not going to say what I was going to do with that song.
Yeah.
But we were talking about an episode, and let me say, when I bring this up, we're not poking fun at this or making light of it.
No, we're not.
This is just, to me, brilliant humor.
Absolutely brilliant to me, too. I'm with you.
I don't think Brad had ever heard this story.
I had never seen this.
Okay, on The Simpsons, Homer Simpson, the little baby Mackie with the binky, the popo,
right?
He lost her one day.
Okay,
so he couldn't find the baby. The baby's gone. So he calls up the missing baby help/hotline, and they put him on hold.
Yeah.
And the song that's playing on hold, Baby Come Back. No!
That is brilliant humor. It really is brilliant humor.
But, and I'm glad because, you have questions for a long time, and I know for about 5, maybe 10 years I've had this question because sometimes I get hung up on that song because we're on the upper end of the demo.
Yeah, we're pushing 50. You are 50. I'm going to soon be 50.
Right, and basically the bottom end of the radio demo is, or the
20,
top end. The top end is 54. So you turn 55, you're useless.
Well,
basically
that just makes me feel really good.
Well,
the
way they look at radio listeners, if you're under 25 or you're over 50, of course we don't here. But I'm talking about the big corporations that go by the ratings and the numbers and the rating points and the average quarter-hour share.
Well, even TV.
Well, if you're under 25 or over 54,
they consider you useless.
Yeah, you don't exist.
Yeah, everything is targeted at those age groups.
So in 5 more years, I don't exist.
Exactly.
But anyway. now my train of thought's derailed. That happens all the time.
That's
point A
a
to
big
point
surprise,
F.
Oh, thanks, Stephen. But I've always wondered in that because wearing a mask of false bravado.
Wow, Rick.
What? You never heard me sing before?
No.
Wearing a mask of false bravado.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
I didn't know what the word was. I was saying bravado. Brad, no, it's bravado. So if I'm wearing a mask of false bravado, what does bravado mean?
Bravado means to put it in
put it in idiot
put it in
terms,
the street lingo.
Right, sure.
It's you're all bowed up. You're walking around. Hey, there ain't nothing happening with me. It's all good.
Oh yeah, you know what? I consider people that do that, and most people actually do that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I consider that lying.
It is.
And that's been part of my problem through the years. If my heart's ripping out, and somebody asks me, well, I mean, sometimes I've done it on the air, and I've regretted that in the past.
Right.
So I've learned not to do that.
Right. Because
most people really don't care.
They don't care.
Right,
they don't want to hear about your problems. They have problems.
But I'm talking about on the street. You're at the Kroger or you're trying to beer bandit some beer out of Kroger. You got your buggy full of beer. You're trying to slip out the door, and somebody, how you been? How you been? How you been doing? And you're like, and your heart's ripping out of your throat.
Oh,
You
yeah.
go, I just been doing fine. I've been doing great. How you been doing? I'm doing just wonderful. I'm doing. Sometimes I can hit that voice, and today's just one of those days.
Wow.
Sometimes I can do that voice about every 3 years, but yeah. But if your heart's ripping out, somebody, how you doing? I'm just doing fine. I'm doing. Oh, it's great. It's just so good to see you. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. My heart's ripping out, and I'm having a terrible day. Is that what you're talking about?
Something like that. Yeah.
Wearing a mask of false bravado.
Anyway, that just an insight into the things that we talk about. Welcome to the second show.
Yeah.
The second show is always the funnier show.
And we've got a lot of things locally to talk about today.
Oh, we do.
Now, I've been looking forward to the show because